friends. You've got Gord, you're hurting hippie. And what's today about? Today's about hurting. It's about hurting. And you thumbs downers, nah, 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 nah. You guys stop that. Every time I talk about my health, I get 3 thumbs down. And I don't understand that. If you don't want to hear stuff about my health, I get it. But I don't get thumbs down. I just don't understand that. But let's move on today. Today is not about fibromyalgia. Today is not about my spondylosis or any of my other issues. Today is about a silly man wearing the wrong footwear, hurting himself. I know it sounds like a repeat of my broken foot this summer. How did my broken foot happen? I was wearing sandals while running beside my son learning to ride a bike, and I tripped on my sandals. You would think that after such an incredibly painful situation, I would learn that footwear, proper footwear for the situation, is the right thing to do. You would think. You would be wrong. You would be wrong. Because yesterday I had some things to do. It was minus 18, minus 20. It's kind of like it is right now. Really, really cold. And yes, Alberta. Tomorrow will be +3, Tuesday will be +3, and then Wednesday will be minus 20 again. Just really yucky. But I went out to the car to plug the car in so it could have a couple hours of the engine block warming up, and then I'd start it and go and get the things done that I needed to do. So, silly me taking shortcuts. I do this a lot. Okay, I'm only going out for a few seconds. I don't have to put on 4 different shirts because, layers for the cold. We know here in Canada how to dress for the cold, many layers. So I'll put on a sweater and maybe a jacket, and that's it. And instead of putting on my socks and my shoes I threw on my socks and I put on a pair of slippers, a pair of indoor slippers, and I went outside. I plugged my car in. I went to take a few steps towards the house, and my feet went out from under me, and I went down, and I went down hard on my lower back and my elbows, and that wasn't enough. It was so slippery that when I hit on my elbows, I went to turn and whoop, and I flipped right over and fell almost onto my face. I hurt my neck, I hurt my ribs, I hurt my lower back, and I hurt my elbows real good. I still went out and did the things I needed to do. They had to get done. But yesterday was a day of pain. Thank goodness for the CBD transdermal patches I have from MMJ. They got me through the day. I should have put a patch on at night because the pain through the night was horrendous, and I slept maybe 3 hours. Now it's Sunday. The neck is a little bit better, the back is worse. But it's going to be a day or two making up from this kind of stuff. At almost 57 years old, I need to be more careful about falling because I don't recover quickly, and my bones break easy, and I just have to be more careful. So shame on me. But thank goodness I had the good medicine for it, natural medicine. I still through all that, I got a gift for my son for a really good report card. Yay, Pasha! Shout out to Pasha. I cooked a roast beef, a slow roast with garlic mashed potatoes and some broccoli. Not slow roast broccoli. Uh, got a fair amount done yesterday for a quiet day and a painful day. Got to get past these things, especially when my boy's with me. If he wasn't with me, maybe I would have relaxed the day on a couch and let my back get better, but I don't think that would have helped. I think actually getting around doing things slowly, very slowly, was the right thing to do because it kept the muscles moving. So, what's in store today? Nothing. Nothing. There won't be a hippie news. I have my son here till almost supper. He goes home and has supper with his mom and school tomorrow. But there won't be any hippie news. I've got a real busy week coming up. I've got quite a few, more tests, blood tests, x-rays, poking and prodding, lots of that stuff. Normal every year, get your health checked out. So that's what I'm doing this week. I also have my son extra long periods this week, overnight for 3 days or 4 days because his mom's working extra hours and going to school. So I chip in. That's what we do. It takes a community to raise a child, and the larger the community, the better the raising. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Find somebody without a smile today and give them one of yours. They need it. You have it. Peace.